Firstly, I'd like to thank you all for being here today. It's a privilege to speak to you as we commemorate George Herbert Lee Mallory with the unveiling of this blue plaque at his family home. George's parents lived at St John's Parsonage, now 34 Slatey Road, where we now stand, in the early 20th century, and George himself spent time here during his youth. George was born in Mobile in Cheshire in 1886 to Reverend Herbert Lee Mallory and Annie Berridge. In 1904, his father moved from Mobley to become Vicar of St John in St John the Evangelist on Grange Road in Birkenhead, where he remained as the incumbent until 1927, 3 years after George's death. During his time at school, George showed strong abilities in sports and mathematics and developed his passion for climbing. He took his first climbing trip aged 18 in the Alps. After graduating from the University of Cambridge, George went on to teach, and in 1914 he married Ruth Turner. They had 3 children together, Francis, Berridge and John. George went on to serve our country during First World War, where he was stationed in France and fought in the Battle of the Somme. It was his efforts in 1924 that carved his name in history, alongside his colleague Andrew Sandy Irvine, who also grew up here in Birkenhead. I'm delighted that earlier today a blue plaque was unveiled in his name at his family home at 56 Park Road South. We are indebted to Julie Summers, Irvine's great niece, for her contribution to our commemorations today. On 6th of June, 100 years ago, the two set off from their camp in pursuit of becoming the first people ever to reach the top of the world's highest mountain. Tomorrow marks 100 years since that last sighting, just 800 feet from the summit, going strong for the top. We may never know if they achieved that historic first, but the courage and commitment and ambition of these men serve as an example to us all, and we are proud to recognise their connection to our borough and honour their lives today. Sorry about that, but I'm struggling. Okay, all right. Cheers, thank you. So when we're just pulling it, yeah. There we are. I love that. Fine, okay, yes.